Streaming. All right. Hello. 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 Chat. Chat. Hello. Chat. 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 Wow. Chat. Chat. Oh wow. Oh wow. Chat. Chat. Oh wow. Where is? I need to make this a public. Public. Done. Save. All right. Cool. Live. Am I live? Yes, I am. Woo! Okay, cool. Shove this here. Okay. So what I have pulled up currently is just a little fun little bit of yeah, hold on, let me make sure this is hello. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm good. 10 pounds of cocaine. Oh man. Nope, not what I was doing. Haha. Okay, cool. Alright. Boop. Okay, then we open up. So I'm gonna do this first because nobody cares about this. Nobody cares about the director's commentary to this. I had to re-render this whole fucking project, by the way, because the original download I had wasn't properly encoded, so I couldn't fucking export the thing. So yeah, it was pretty annoying. I don't know what the fuck this is. Yeah.
I swear it's for the nigga, I swear it's for your family tree. I chopped the whole shit down like you did.
Dabo decides to start this track by being.
I like how you can hear that I just, like, did not decide to, like, extend the audio of my first recording. So you can hear it, like, cut in very obviously because I don't say Dabo quite correctly, but, you know.
Being as generic as possible, choosing to start with a fuck your family diss and then following it up with bigotry. Daring today, aren't we?
I originally wrote that line wrong. It was daring today, are we? It was what I originally wrote. And then I looked it up and it was aren't we? And I'm like, oh, shit, I'm wrong. Not the first time, not the last. I don't know, by the way, it's worth noting, I don't know anything about Dabo, Jane Remover, or anyone. I just heard this track, heard how terrible it was, and was like, huh. Yeah, I think I'm making everything wrong with on this, and that was it. That was the motivation.
Your family diss and then following it up with bigotry. Daring today, aren't we?
I know the pussy name until you fucking mention me.
Funny, the same thing could be said about your whole career considering the fact that you only get views when other people are there.
It's the truth. Also, like I said, that kind of shows my lack of knowledge about him, because apparently he's semi-well known for being, like, crying, I guess. Like, crying to some album or whatever. But I literally only looked at his YouTube channel. I was like, okay, so this is what he's known for. This is what he does. All right, cool. And that was it.
It's a fucking privilege, do a motherfucking stream with me.
I doubt it's a privilege to do a stream with someone whose biggest claim to fame is being a Kai Cenat extra, but whatever.
Well,
Show what the pussy do, make the pussy bleed.
Generic, you're a pussy bars, followed up by even more generic, I make the pussy bleed bars. That's a back-to-back right there.
true. That is true. I don't know. I wasn't expecting much going into this. I didn't expect this track to be as terrible as it is, if that makes sense. I thought it was going to be at least halfway decent when I got into, like, listening to it for the first time, and then when it wasn't, I was like, oh, I have the perfect idea for this. And then I started writing the everything wrong with. And the everything wrong with was like, I think it took me like 20 minutes to write. So it was really quite a fast process.
You're
That line is still like so stupid to me because like why would you consciously rap this? Like I understand this is a matter of man not understanding the struggles of anyone who isn't him. It's very self-preservationist in nature. Like very conservative and self-preservationist in nature, but you know, it's very funny because it's very clear where he aligns when he spits a line like that. When he spits a line like that, it's very clear where he aligns. And I made this add 10 sins because just straight up admitting, yeah, I'm a misogynist is like, come on, bro. Come on. I know we're stupid, but that stupid? Jeez Louise.
telling me a misogynistic man doesn't care about misogyny? Truly shocking territory we're entering here. Generic "you're a bitch" lines. With
Yeah.
the even more generic "I put that on my relative" lines. I would say take
Why did he buy a wig for this, by the way? Like, you had to go out. Why are you record? Some things I should have mentioned is the fact that he's recording this in a garage, and the fact that he either had a red wig or bought a red wig specifically for this video, and nothing else. Like, what's wrong with you?
a shot, but I don't want anyone getting alcohol poisoning due to Dabo's terrible rapping. I mean, he's just following the formula at this point.
If you don't understand why that's following the formula, that's because it's like very like, I'm better than you. Why are you even trying to come at me? Yeah, it's like very generic formulaic. You're not saying anything there. You're just kind of like trying to ego, I guess. You're trying to like ego them out of the battle, I guess. It's like the best way I could put it is like, yeah, I'm so good. I don't even know why you're dissing me. It's like, what are we talking about?
Can we at least get one actual diss in this diss track?
Yes.
Fans are kind of like opium fans. They didn't listen to black people.
That's just like an objective statement about the fans of their music, by the way. I should have pointed that out, but I didn't know much when I was writing this, which is very much a small flaw. But that's like just an objective statement about their fans. That's not them saying anything about anything, really. That's not anything new.
Opium fans, they didn't listen to black people.
When did she speak on they? I'm assuming they ever speak on the culture? Like just straight up said, "Hey, I don't want to do a song with you." No, rather, I don't want to hop on stream with you because you're lame. You're lame and you're boring and you're a misogynist and a piece of shit. And like that's why. And apparently, he asked. Apparently, that's what happened. Is Dabo asked Jane Remover to be on stream. Jane Remover said no, hell no. Wrote that like wrote that line on that throwaway, put that out, and then that was Dabo's like, oh, we're going there, and Dabo wrote this in response, I guess. Or maybe when the stream idea got rejected, I don't know. If you don't know why that's misogynistic, equating a woman's value to the size of her chest is like the definition of misogyny and like very bigoted. I don't know why this dumbass is flashing his fucking chest. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this lobotomite, but you know. whatever. Uh, Also, the very generic when it's a white person versus black person beef of you're racist because it's the easiest angle, and that's it. It's just a really easy angle that Dabo went for. So it's like, yeah, yeah, I'm Dabo. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, what's up? I'm gonna make this forced. I think I put it as like a forced race war aspect of this track, which yeah, that's what it is. He's like essentially trying to force it.
Ah, this one right here is a classic when the beef is between a black person and a white person. I like to call it the baseless racism accusations card, and with a dash of misogyny on top of that, too.
That's the only line in this video that I had to record multiple times because the baseless racism accusations, I was constantly fucking tripping over saying that whenever I tried, and it was just like, bruh.
Dabo, being the terrible rapper
Yeah.
that he is, couldn't think of more lines, so he decides to repeat the one he most recently spit in hopes you'll forget.
I got really lazy here, and so I just put these 3 lines, this in all in one, even though I probably should have separated them. I didn't because I was getting lazy at this point, and so I was like, eh, fuck it, just all at once.
Get how hard the line sucks if you hear it enough.
Shut the fuck up about black business.
I swear it's for the nigga, I swear it's for your family tree. I chopped the whole shit down like you did. I ain't know the pussy name until you fucking mention me. It's a fucking privilege, do a motherfucking string with me. I show what the pussy do, make the pussy bleed. I don't give one fuck about no misogyny. You
Still the most ignorant line you could do in a quote-unquote diss track. Like, why would you willingly admit, yeah, I don't care about women or their rights, and misogyny, that shit's based. Like, what are we doing? I know this guy's, like, probably a lobotomite right-wing grifter, but still, like, what are we doing?
Dabo, in
My
yet another attempt to
family.
make any aspect of this track stick in your head, decides to repeat the first few lines he spit at the start, turning them into an unnecessary hook. He also lets the beat ride a little before doing so, and though I would presume it's so that way the lines are on beat, he hasn't been on beat this whole track, so that's a lie.
You know, that's the most annoying part about this fucking track, is the fact that he's never on beat even once. Misogyny. Get away from me, Mr. Queef. Alright, the track itself now. What the fuck was that? Hold on. I know he held a lighter. I like, why didn't you bother setting up an actual place to film? And why did you just, like, record in your garage? I'm still baffled at this decision to record just blatantly in the garage. Like, you couldn't have went out and, like, you couldn't have, like, recorded in the house or, like, somewhere, like, set up shit for this. You just, like, nope, we're going to buy a red wig, and that's it. 2.1k dislikes, bro. This is a bad ratio.
I swear it's for the nigga, I swear it's for your family tree.
From what I understand, Chain Remover doesn't... From what I've heard and understand, I may be wrong. Some people have said that Chain Remover doesn't care about pronouns, but it's still, like, very telling that the only time that Dabo decides to refer to Chain Remover as she is when Dabo wants to be blatantly misogynistic. It's very telling. And the he at the beginning is just like, come on, man.
I chopped the whole shit down like you did.
Just a blatantly transphobic line and blatantly wrong assumption about trans people. They don't all... One, it's not chopped off. It's not how that works. Two, this guy's an idiot. I don't know what else to say.
I ain't know the pussy name until you fucking mention me. It's a fucking privilege.
I didn't know Dabo's name literally at all until I heard about this diss track from a friend. So I don't know why Dabo's trying to play this here, because it's not like Dabo's popular. He's not, like, that popular, and I checked, and apparently his most, like, relevant appearance is on a Kai Cenat video, so, yeah. I don't know why he's pretending like he's the greatest in the world. That line's just stupid. Like, just blatantly dumb. Yep. I don't know what else to say about that, really. It's just the most blatant fucking misogyn. No, it's just the most blatantly generic diss track stuff of like, yeah, I don't care about you, and I don't care about misogyny, because no, fuck, I'm so distracted, sorry. I don't like you, and I put that on my family. Sorry, I got fucking distracted doing other shit, 'cause blech. But, yeah, it's the most, like, blatantly, like, I don't care about you, I don't like you, and so this is my, like, I put that on my family. I hate you. Like, come on. I don't feel I mean, like,
Fans are kind of
uh-huh.
opium fans. They
Invest in a belt. Like,
didn't listen.
like, I know it's a matter of, like, whatever, but, like, if you're gonna do this, invest in a belt. If you don't like your pants falling down, invest in a belt. That's it. If you wanna wear your pants like that, whatever, I don't care. But if you pull them up, actively showing that you don't want them down, invest in a belt or tighter pants.
Opium fans, they didn't listen to black people.
How do you not know your own lyrics, by the way? What the fuck was that?
They didn't listen to black people.
Why did you not lip sync there? How do you not know the only part of this, like, one of the only parts of this track that you repeat, bruh? Like, repeat immediately. Like, twice after this. Then again, I don't think he's been lip syncing this whole time, but still. Why are these here if you're not gonna ever fucking follow them once? I don't know. Why is every single letter, every single word rather, at the beginning of why is every single first letter of every single word capitalized? Do we know what proper grammar is? I don't mean to be that, but like, why are we capitalizing everything? Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't cover that. This guy is dumb as hell. I don't know how you make all of that, listen to that back multiple times and think, yeah, that's a good track. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, that's great. I don't know how you do any of that. Hello, Keith, by the way. This stream's basically over, but you popped in at the end. Yeah, that's it. It's just like, how do you make all of that and go like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. And apparently there's like a whole context to this, but I'm gonna be so for real. It's probably just the most misogynistic guys you've ever met beefing with the most bigoted guys you've ever seen versus a regular human being is probably what that is probably what this boils down to. So, yeah. um, yeah, I'm basically done.